welcome back to the vlog and welcome to the town of Rouen, southern France, on the edge of the Pyrenees. It is the final week of the Tour de France. We had our well-deserved rest day yesterday, went out for a good old ride, a few hours. Now we're on the course, as you can see by the 3k to go banner. On today's stage, stage 17 I believe, there's a really long downhill into the finish, so it's going to be interesting to see whether it's going to be a breakaway. And there you go, there's Rouen Castle, and we're into town. Technical little run-in. I found a Londoner, a local, Craig.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm very well, thanks. Yeah, I'm good.
I've met you in this little town in the bottom of France.
Yeah.
With your ribble. Yeah. Explain to us what you're doing.
Lost my job about a month or so ago. I decided that rather than getting a new one, that I'm going to fly to Geneva and follow the last 2 weeks of the Tour de France.
So he's got all of your essentials.
Yeah, well, although there was an extra 5. I'm heading to Lisbon eventually to meet a friend.
Okay.
And I've managed to find 5 kilos off of this and send it there. So, but I obviously climbed all of the Alps.
Yeah.
Climbed Alpe d'Huez, Telegraph, and Galibier.
On this thing?
On this thing. My knees don't like me too much.
Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. So you've ridden all the way from the Alps down here to the Pyrenees.
Across the Pyrenees.
Portugal.
Obviously we've got heat wave in southern Europe now.
And how's that coping? You've got the vest on.
Yeah, I've made this vest out of the t-shirt that I had. So.
Very good. Well, I recognise you because you've got the Kingston Wheelers Le Col shorts on. There you go.
Representing Kingston Wheelers.
Represent.
Not paid my club membership this year, but that's fine.
Oh, shh! Don't tell.
Don't tell anyone.
You've just exposed yourself, mate. Yeah. There you go.
They're going to be after me. It's my 20 quid.
Long way to the finish today from the truck. About 5 meters. That's the finish. So good morning, welcome back to the vlog. We stayed last night in a little town in the Pyrenees called Loudunville, and this morning I've woken up and we're riding up to the Col de Parasol, which is where today's stage finishes. Today's stage is a real tough one. It goes up 3 category 1 climbs and it's one of the biggest tests of this year's tour. As you can see, the crowds have already come out in force to line the roads, and my colleagues this morning caught the ski lift up to the top. How cool is that? For me, it's a 10k climb, and once again, I can't believe it, we finish at an airport the 3rd time of this Tour de France. How warm is it today? Have to beep out your...
Should we start again?
It's like what, 34,
35. This is nothing, mate. Wait till we get to Carcassonne tomorrow.
I know.
That's when the real fun starts. 40 degrees.
We're heading even further south tonight.
Yeah. The road is going to be melting.
So made it up here to the top, to the airport, to the Ultiport 007. What a climb it is. It's a really nice kind of steady gradient until towards the top, but Very pleased to have made it, and some absolutely fantastic views on the way up. Made it all worth it.
Et pays rude, l'arrivée à notre... Faites leur coucou, hein.
So we've made it to the final weekend of the Tour de France. It's Saturday, it's the time trial. I'm out on my bike this morning, I'm riding to this tiny little town of Rocamadour where there is a 40-kilometer time trial finishing in the small town. Penultimate stage, last chance for Tadej to wrestle that jersey off Vingegaard.
Alright, mate.
Fancy meeting you in France. So you've just ridden the last few kilometers, have you? Or you rode
I rode the whole course.
The whole course? What's your opinion on it?
I did a short video analysis at 20k in, which says it's a flat course which favours the purists and it's not very technical.
Yeah.
And then I rode the second half and I just said forget everything I just said.
Yeah.
It's a course of 2 halves for sure. Got to hold something back because I think you can lose a lot more in that second half than you can gain in the first. So yeah, if I was riding it, I'd be holding back.
And a stunning run into town, isn't it?
Absolutely stunning. I've never ridden a TT that has such awesome views, and it's kind of dangerous, but yeah.
Dangerous.
Yeah.
Stage 20 time trial is the longest time trial in the Tour de France in the last 8 years, and the last battle for the GC riders. So there you go, an absolutely stunning town here, and with it an absolutely brilliant finish. That is the penultimate stage done. Now we have a really, really long drive, 6 hours in fact, north to Paris. Round out this Tour de France. Fair play to Jonas Vingegaard for holding on to yellow, and of course his teammate Wout van Aert for winning the stage. See you in Paris. Okay, let's go. So I made it to Paris, got myself a Bolt bike to get across town. It's 30 degrees. We're here for the final stage. Can't believe it, time has flown. Ah, so good to be in Paris.
In a quarter of a mile, cross Avenue de la Grande Armée and continue straight on.
So I think I found where the editing truck is today. The Grand Palais here is just on my right. Before the men's race kicks off later on this evening. Right now is the Women's Tour de France, which just starts here in Paris, stage 1. First running of the event. Very, very exciting and a huge breakthrough for women's cycling. As you can probably hear, it's starting to kick off. Got the helicopter about an hour into this race, 80k. See who comes out on top. So approaching the last little bit of the stage now, really, really exciting. As soon as I come onto the Champs-Elysees, the last little bit, see who comes up on top. It's going to be a sprint. There you go, another another Tour de France.
Yeah. No one.
Crazy. Another tour done.
Another tour done, mate?
Wrapped.
Are you taking? Is this a video?
Yeah, it's a video.
Okay, right, makes sense.
That's not a photo.
Not a photo. All done.
Oh, there you go.
Just collecting my magazines that I've been sat in that drawer for like 3 weeks that I haven't used at all.
There you go. What's the plan now?
Plan now is to drink a few beers,
Yeah.
I think, and I hope you'll enjoy it. In fact, I can go and get you one from the fridge if
Live
you
it
like.
up in Paris.
Living it up in Paris, and we're going on a boat, and we're going to just have a look at
Yeah.
time. So, yeah.